what I thought would be really fun to do is, since everybody's into the Star Wars craze, is show you a really easy way of being able to play the main theme, okay? Not overload you with too much stuff with it, but just have some fun with this sucker, okay? So let's take a look at this. We're going to be starting off, it's going to be looking like the key of C, okay? So it's going to look like that, although it's going to change a little bit, but it's going to start in that general area. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the 4th string 3rd fret, and then we're going to go to the 3rd string 3rd fret. Now, the amount of times that you pick that first note can change. I mean, you know, make it sound cool however you want to, but I'm going... Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to the 6th fret of the 2nd string. And here comes our little lick. And right there, what we're doing is we're going 4, 3 on the 2nd string, 5th fret of the 3rd string, and then we're heading up here to the 6th fret of the 1st string, and then back to the 2nd or 6th fret of the 2nd string. So we have... And you do that twice, and again, you can use any fingers that's comfortable for you, right? So we have... And then... Now we end that with... Right there, what I'm going to do is on the 2nd string, I'm going to play 4, 3, 4, and then slide from 3 to 5 on the 3rd string. And that's your first rhythm, or first pattern, I should say, of the Star Wars theme. Okay, and if there's anything you want to change about it, feel free, right? Now we're going to move into the 2nd theme, which is the... That part right there. So what we're going to do is start off on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, again, and we're going to go from 3 to 5. Okay, now we're going to do this. So we're going 4, 3, 5. 4, 3 on the 2nd string, 5 on the 3rd string. And then we have to go... And that's 3, 3, 5 on the 3rd string. And then up to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then back to the 5. So it looks like this. So there's 3 little pieces there, right? And you notice I'm doing a little hammer on there, right? Okay, so again, in your mind, break down those little pieces and then put them together. Now we're going to end it by going back to the 5 of the 3rd string. Then we're going to play 5 on the 4th string and 2 on the 3rd string. So it sounds like this. So if I put all 4 of those pieces together, I get... Okay, so remember, always break it down into pieces. Don't just try and read the tab left to right all the way through unless you're really comfortable with that. Break it down into little pieces in your mind so you can remember it. Now, the second time around, it starts off the same way. But right there, what we're going to do is we're going to drop back. And we're going to drop back to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. And then we're going to play 6 on the 2nd string and 5 on the 3rd string. So this part looks like this. Now we go back to the first 4 segments. And we're going to end it with this. So the scale changes a little bit right there. So we're going to play that 4th string 3rd fret twice. And then we're going to do this. We're going to play 6, 4, 3 on the 1st string, 6, 4, 3 on the 2nd string, and then 5, 3 on the, 6, 4, 2, I'm sorry, 6, 4, 2, 6, 4, 2, 5, 3. And we're going to give it that kind of swing feel. And then we're going to head back to the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and we're done. put the whole thing together, I have, sorry. So really, 2 sections is what we're learning how to play. Having some fun here, figuring out how the pieces work together. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, I hope you enjoy the simplicity of being able to play this a little bit. Don't worry about how fast it is. Don't worry about whether you're down, up, picking. Just try and play the melody. And again, if all of it seems too much for you, just learn how to play the first part. You know, that's kind of the fun part. You know, just learn how to play some of that stuff. So have a wonderful day and practice hard, and I'll talk to you soon.